old are you?
21.
How old she look?
32.
My big sister 32.
And little sister?
I'm the little sister.
How old's the little sister?
I'm the little sister.
How old is she?
21.
Name 5 things that you have to offer a man.
Nothing, and nothing.
You ate with that one.
You're not serious though.
I am serious.
So why would a man even want to look your way if you can't add value to his life?
Well, down if you ain't got the bag down.
Right. Thank you. Thank
You
you,
ain't trying to spend the money down.
So
Thank you, friend.
let's say the man has the bag and he wants to spend the money. What does he get back?
Why do it always got? I feel like you talking. You said you want pussy like that. I feel like that's what you're talking about. Why do it have to always be about dick and pussy?
Right, like ask some more questions. Like what's my favorite color? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga.
Yeah, let's get to know each
What
other. Why do
color
it gotta
is
be
my
about pussy?
motherfucking real hair?
How old are you?
20.
What's up, y'all? Thanks for coming back. Thanks for rocking with me. So that video I just watched, shout out to that dude too. He's always exposing these thoughts in the streets, it seems like. And I think he be in Miami or whatever, but like I said, fellas, some of these women are for the streets, and that's where he was. He found those girls in the streets. A lot of these women today, they're looking for tricks. As far as the Western woman, they looking for tricks. You seen her. He asked her what she got to offer him, man. He said nothing 5 times. And then when he's like, well, why should a man get with you? They started automatically bringing up sexual things and talking about why he not asking different questions, which really exposed the fact that they know that's all they have to offer is sex. And they don't want a nigga that isn't willing to spend money on them while they have nothing to offer, which is crazy. I mean, these are the girls. They're getting their personalities from TikTok, from female rap, from city girls type behavior and all that stuff. And all of these women want to be the same carbon copy of themselves, of each other. Which you see it's, you've been saying it's like, I ain't saying like women have been hoes for a long time, but it just seems like that's like the majority now. The majority they want a guy to be a trick. They want a guy to come in their life, add value to their life while they just kind of sit pretty. And as far as like them wanting him to ask different questions, like you want him to ask stuff that guys don't really even give a fuck about. Like nobody cares what's your favorite color, shorty. I'm sorry, especially when you give off the type of energy that you're for the streets. You're basically saying like all of y'all are sex workers. That's exactly what those 3 girls are, just sex workers, to be honest. I know a lot of girls don't like to hear that they are sex workers, but that's what you are. If you are looking for a trick, you know what I'm saying? And to me, like I don't have nothing against sex workers and stuff, but I respect the ones more that actually don't get mad when you call them what they are and shit like that. Because if you're looking for a trick, more than likely you're a sex worker. And women, if maybe that's not you, but that's all the type of girls that you hang around, you're going to be seen as a sex worker too. Because birds of a feather, they do flock together. You see those hoes, they all got the same personality. They talk the same, which is different for guys in some aspects. Like when we're flocking together, it's usually in a more positive aspect. Guys with toxic personalities usually fall out quick. So you don't really see that as much with guys. With girls, their main problem is they can't be real with each other. The only way that they can be friends is if they agree with all the other girls and nobody's questioning each other. As soon as one does like start waking up and understand like, yo, we some hoes, we some thoughts, we might never get married. and start talking different or acting a little different, or maybe she does get a boyfriend. Now she's a pick me. Now she's changed and all these stuff, and that's something that these hoes don't want. They're completely fine with the same cycle of finding a guy, draining him of his resources, then hitting back in the streets and doing the same cycle over and over again. Which, like I said, I don't have nothing against those women. I don't have nothing against women in general, but we gotta call a spade, and we have to all accept what we are seen as by society. Like, we all got this vision of ourselves. That's why you see all these girls going on these podcasts and shows saying stuff like, "No, I can still get married. I can still find a good guy," and they use outliers and rare situations like a Cardi B or any of these girls that seem like have been married or were hoes or strippers or sex workers before and got certain guys. Usually these aren't the most masculine guys. Usually these aren't the strongest guys. And I'm gonna get into the rap stuff on a later later video, but just keeping it on this video I just watched. Yeah, man. Like I said, they're hoes, they're sex workers, they're in the streets. That's the only reason. Like, most girls, I don't never. Well, I do. Sometimes I've seen that guy. He's interviewed girls that seem like good girls. You know what I'm saying? She's outside and on the streets in Miami. I guess it depends on where it's at. I'm not too familiar with like the different parts of Miami, but as far as like what the internet portrays, it's mostly women like that, especially the black woman, and not just them, to be honest. I feel like it's all of them, as far as like just trying to compete with each other and competing with social media, and everybody wants to seem like the celebrity instead of actually putting in the work that it's going to actually take to get there, and getting with a guy that may not have the bag that you currently want, but he has the potential, and stay down. And it's always better for a woman to build with a guy than come into a rich guy's life. And simply because the amount of respect you're going to get, like the woman that's been there is going to have more real estate in that guy's life versus the hoe he just met that just wants him to spend money.